Alright, what's good YouTube? Today I'm gonna be showing you guys exactly how to film viral organic dropshipping videos. And of course, a lot of people that are organic dropshipping don't know the exact correct things to do when they are recording their products, such as, congruent hand movements, smooth transitions. There's so many different factors when it comes to creating a viral video, because of course you guys want to make the video as aesthetic as possible, because who wants to watch a shitty quality video that's not put together right? So in this video I'm gonna be going over every little thing that you guys need to know and what exact things that you guys should be doing when you guys are filming your video. So let's go. So of course, depending on what your product is, either you guys are going to want to have a mount like this for your phone, so you guys can obviously record your product with two hands, or you guys can have a chest piece mount. It doesn't matter. It really just depends on what your product actually is. And most of the times you guys will be filming your product outside, depending on what the product is. Like I said, sometimes you guys will have to film on the inside, and of course there's going to be other different factors when it comes to actually filming a good video. So of course, some of these different factors could be something like having props, a ring light, a good background setup. But overall, if you guys are filming, you guys do want to have a good background setup like this, and obviously having a place like this is perfect to actually go viral with, because like I said, again, who wants to watch a shitty quality looking video? For example, if I'm in the trenches right now, why would this video go viral? Because simply is not going viral. So of course, once you guys do get to a certain level, book that Airbnb just to film some content at. It's 1000% worth it. And besides from having something to mount your phone onto, of course you guys need the product. And of course, this is the product that I'm filming for today. It is a dog picker up scooper, and of course this is gonna hit the dog niche. A lot of dog lovers are gonna love this, especially if you warm up and optimize your account to the right specific dog niche. And a lot of people think, oh, I just have to warm my account up to dogs, I just have to optimize it to dog owners. It gets more detailed than that. You guys could simply optimize it to multiple accounts, do different testing strategies, such as optimizing it to, someone who maybe loves Frenchies, French bulldogs or Labrador retrievers. You really just have to go deep into it and figure out what works the exact best. Or you guys could do a broad testing account, which is going to be optimized to all dog owners. So of course, you guys want to figure out a good position to record your product video at. You need to have it to be in a nice background. Of course, it has to look aesthetic. So I could either do something like this. Come over here. I could do something like this, and obviously I'll be showing the product like that. Or I could have it go something like this, where it's more of a background with a contrast and show it off that way. But of course, since it is a dog product, I'm probably gonna want some grass right here. So we're just gonna set it up like that, grab our product, and the first type of hand movement that you guys do want to have is it coming in at an angle like this, because of course when people are scrolling on their For You pages, whenever they do scroll down, you want it to be very congruent and you want it to be very aesthetic looking. So of course, with most products, which you guys should be only selling a product that is only able to be held in your hands, it'll either be coming in like this from a downwards angle like that, or it will be coming from like that. So it really just depends. You guys do have to split test a bunch of different things. If you guys have not watched my video on how to exactly split test your videos, make sure you guys go check that out, of course. But we're gonna get straight into the first clip, which is gonna be the most important clip, because people need to be engaged with the video within the first 2 to 3 seconds, or they will just literally swipe right off. So for this product, since it does open up like this, that will probably be my first type of hand movement. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm going to do for that. So we're just going to press record. So we're just going to come in at like this, and we just have to figure out exactly what looks the best. So of course, you're not going to get the perfect clip the very first time. You guys will need to record multiple clips. And then also I could switch it around, do the other angle if I think that looks better once I do get to the editing part, which we will get into later in the video. So I think that should be good for now. I did get about 10 different types of clips. And of course, you guys need to be patient when you guys are in the filming process, because you will not get the perfect clip the very first time. So just keep going over and over. And then obviously, once you guys do get to the point where you guys do have to edit, literally just pick out the best clip possible. And then for the next clip, we're going to get it opening like this. And of course, if your product does make sound like how this obviously makes a sound, keep that in the background. Make sure the background audio is completely silent, because when we are in the post-production part, we need that background sound, because that's going to make the video much more satisfying to watch, and people will actually be more engaged subconsciously. So now we're going to be getting the very next clip, which is me pulling this poop bag part down. So we're going to make it look as aesthetic as possible. We're only going to really get one go on this. Oh, fuck. Now we're going to give that another go of me pulling this down. So just make sure everything looks perfectly lined up. And so obviously we have multiple bags, so we're going to do multiple parts. Pull it out a little bit. And obviously, don't worry if you guys may feel like you're doing something too slow, because we will be speeding up the clip to 1.2x. And this is what really makes the part super satisfying. A lot of people sleep on, speeding up their clips. So of course, when you guys are filming, just do know that the pace that you guys are filming at is not the same pace that will be uploaded as. All right, so now for the next clip, we're just gonna head over here. As you guys can see, there's a pile of shit right here that we need to film. So just make sure that the camera is lined up perfectly. And so now we're going to implement the congruent hand movements from the bag, going from the top of the screen all the way down like that. So the video looks super aesthetic looking. So of course it's going to look something like this. And then picking it up. So make sure you guys implement all of these satisfying movements, because this is what will actually make your video go viral. All right, so now we're going to be filming the next clip, which is just me taking this bag off and tying it up. And like I said, implement all of the congruent hand movements that you guys should be having in your video. And by now, you guys should know what congruent hand movements are. And since we did go up from the last clip, now we're going to be going up as well, because it will create a very smooth transition. And of course, you guys will see once we do actually edit the video. And then now we're going to get the next clip, which is just literally me tying this up. And obviously, I'm not going to have this entire clip. Once we do actually, edit the video, then it will be way more smoother. So since we already tied most of this up, now we're just going to tie a little bit and then drop it. All right, and so what most people would do whenever they are filming for maybe a product like this, they would maybe toss it in the trash. But I'm going to show you guys how we're going to add a little bit of controversy so we can get more engagement on our video. So instead of putting it in the trash, we're literally just going to toss this over, because now people are going to be like, oh, you should put it in the trash, you shouldn't be littering. Obviously, we need engagement on our video, so we're going to do whatever it takes. So we only get one go at this, obviously. So we're just going to toss it right over. All right, so now we're just gonna review it real quick, just in case. All right, and that was perfect. So that's literally all you guys need to do to film a viral video. We had the congruent hand movements, we had the good background, we had the controversy, which was obviously that right there. And obviously the product that I am filming for is a product with a virality factor, which is something that you guys really need to pay close attention to when you guys are doing product research. It has to be easy to create videos with. It has to solve some type of problem, and it has to be a unique product. And obviously a portable dog pooper scooper like that is going to be something that is very unique, that not a lot of people could buy in a store. Plus, it is very low in competition right now. So obviously, if you guys want to run this product, there is a free product for you guys off of what I look for when I am looking for a product based on the criteria that I follow. So now that we just got done filming the product, we're gonna head back inside, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how we will edit the video to make it look like a viral video, because obviously you guys can know how to exactly film a product, but if you guys do not know how to edit a product, it simply just will not go viral. So let's go. All right, so now that you guys are ready to edit your video, I'm going to be showing you the exact steps that you do want to take whenever it comes down to this. So of course, first things first, hop into CapCut and upload all of your clips. And of course, it should be a long amount of time. And first things first, just cut the video into the clips that you do want. And of course, choose the best clips. You guys should have already recorded enough videos to know exactly what clips are the best. So obviously go ahead and do that. All right, and so now that you guys just chopped up all of your clips, it should look something like this. And And of course, that is how it should look. It should look pretty sped up. But now what we are going to do for all of the clips, we're going to put everything to 1.2x. And now why are we putting this to 1.2x? It is because it will make the video much more easier to watch, and people will be more willing to watch a faster paced content styled video rather than if we just kept everything slow. So just do that. I'm going to show you the before and after difference, and you guys should be able to tell that it is a much better piece of content. And then now after doing everything, it should look like this. It's not much faster, but it is going to make the video much better. And just like that, you guys should be able to have a much better looking video. And now on top of this, what we will be doing is going to adjust, and then we are simply just going to turn down the brilliance like this. And we're going to bring the colors out a little more. Whatever scenery your background is in, just make it look more appealing for the background. So obviously, you know, you're going to want to turn things down like the brilliance. Maybe turn up the saturation a little bit so we can see how that looks. And after doing everything such as tweaking out the hue, the temperature, the highlights, the brilliance, the saturation, of course, don't make it look too overly edited, but just make it look good looking, and it should look something like this. And of course, the background just pops out way more, and that's overall what you guys really want. And it'll look like that compared to it looking something like this right here. It kind of looks dead in the background, although because it is cold outside, and obviously, you know, things are going to look more dead. The pool pops out way more, the grass pops out way more, and especially, you know, even this part right here, even though they are very, you know, dark colors, such as, you know, the gray walls, everything just pops out much better, and it makes the video so much more visually appealing rather than if you guys just had it unedited just like that. So of course, this is exactly what you guys want to do. And then the very next thing is, obviously, you guys really want to add your audio. Really want to add your audio in before you really do any crazy type of editing. But although for this purpose of this video, I'm not going to add in an audio just because I don't want to get copyrighted and this to get taken down. So obviously, I'm not going to do that because this video needs to push out to more people on YouTube, so you guys know how to exactly push out more content the right way. But it will look something like this. And now the very next thing, we will be targeting our audience with our hook. And just for example, for this video, I'm not going to go too crazy into the hooks. I talk about it in literally every other one of my videos. But since it is a dog product, we could just put something like POV, you hate picking up your dog's shit, and then put the poop emoji. Obviously, you don't want to curse. And then we are going to put the black outline like that. And then obviously we're going to make this smaller like that. And then you're going to want to move this about 7/10 of the way up on the screen, so pretty much right about there. And it should look something like this after, you know, we finish editing everything. And obviously, you guys do want to keep the background sounds in your product if it does make any types of noise. So obviously, you know, right here, literally every part of the clips, they do make noises. So I mean, I'm sure you guys can hear it with the plastic bags, the product moving, the snapping. You guys want to keep all of those in there. And if anything, turn up the audio just a little bit. It's going to be at 100 on CapCut. Change it to like 120 just so the audio is picked up a little bit more. And by doing this, it is going to make your video so much more satisfying rather than if you just had the plain, you know, background sound behind the video. And as you guys see right here, how important the congruent hand movements are in these smooth transitions. How right here I lift up going that way, and then I go up with the product that way as well. It is going, you know, from the ground up right here, and then we go up to a higher angle, such as if it was filmed on, you know, 2 different cameras. So these are the little things that you guys really need to really be focusing on whenever you guys are editing your content, and also when you guys are filming your products. So just make sure you guys have these congruent hand movements. Please make sure that you guys are selling a product that can be held in your hands, because I promise you, if you're not, the filming process is going to be 1,000 times more difficult, and you guys won't pull as many views because the product is not going to be able to keep the person engaged throughout the entire video. And obviously, you know, when a product is moving like this, going from here to here, it is so much more engageable rather than a product that is super stationary. So don't sell anything like a Galaxy projector or any type of projector, LED lights, anything that is stationary. Please stay away from, because creating content it will not do as well as if you do a handheld product. So make sure you guys keep that in mind. And obviously, you guys know all the other criteria to follow. Make sure that it is a product with a virality factor, because simply it'll just be so much easier to actually film with and actually for it to go viral. And for the length of your video as well, since that is a common question that a lot of people do have, only have your video be between 8 to 12 seconds. I usually like to stay around the 10-second mark, which is obviously, you know, going to be a video like this, because you don't want the video to be crazy long, since we do want the retention percentage to be very high on the video, which means if the person watched the video entirely through, that would mean it's a 100% retention percentage. And the higher that we could get that retention percentage where they play the video, you know, at least a couple times, the more that it will be pushed out to people. And plus, on top of that, you guys do really want to focus on things that can make people engaged with your product video, because that will also be very important when you guys do want your video to get pushed out to the algorithm. And it's literally going to be as simple as that when you guys are editing your videos. So just literally mark every little thing off that I just talked to you guys about, you know, such as making your clips more sped up, making all of the transitions super smooth and fast paced. And also, you know, you want to have a good hook that targets your audience, because if you guys do not have a hook that targets your audience, who is your video for? Who is the video supposed to be, you know, be pushed out to? But of course, if you guys follow every little thing that I talked about, you guys should have no problem creating way better videos, filming better videos, editing better videos, and you guys will see the results prove for them themselves. Don't take my word, literally apply every little thing I talked about throughout this entire video, and you guys will see that your videos will perform so much better. And of course, if you guys do still need help with starting or scaling your organic dropshipping product, or whatever you guys want to do, go to the link in the description and you guys can apply to work with me one-on-one. I am currently looking for more students to work with. I do need to build up more case studies, and if you guys are a good fit for my program, you guys will be hearing back from me soon. So please take the application serious if you guys do even think about applying. And of course, if you guys are new to my channel, make sure you guys subscribe down below and like the video and comment down below if the video has helped you. And if you guys want to see any future videos come out from me, literally just comment them down below. I'll literally create whatever you guys want that is organic dropshipping related. And without anything more needing to be said, I'll see you guys in the next one.